What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michael, and today we're going into wrestling stuff. It's a new type of video. I've shown you all what I do for sports, and for those who don't know, I do wrestling. Last season I did about 157, 165 weight class. Right now I'm around 186.7 pounds, and today I'm going to show y'all what I do at my wrestling practices. This is what I usually do on my own, and some techniques I know that I'll be showing you today. So first is the warm-up. Typically, it's doing laps around either a field or the mat. I've already done my cardio, so I'm nice and warm. I just got done from doing shoulders and chest. So today, I'm gonna roll right into it. So first thing I usually do is a shot. For those of y'all who don't do wrestling and don't know what a shot is when you go down and change your level lower to grab an opponent's leg or legs. And I'm gonna be showing you how to do that. So for a shot, you're gonna get in your stance. You want your stance, you want to be like a little bit on your toes, you want to be light-footed, you want to be a little quick. Change positions. You want to move your hands, keep your hands up, so that way when somebody's trying to like smack you, or not smack you, but block your vision and get low, you can do that when you're able to grab them, just alternate hand motions. And you want to do it because you want to keep like grabbing their head, you want to be aggressive as you wrestle. Today I'm going to show you how to shoot. So shooting, you're going to take your lead foot. So for me, my lead is my left foot. Take my left foot, I'm gonna step. I'm gonna go down to my knee. As I'm going down to my knee though, this knee doesn't touch the ground. So watch. I take a step, hit this knee, then I drag my foot over, and I'll be able to grab somebody. I'll show you all it a couple times slowly, and then I'm gonna speed it up. So it's a step, down. Remember, this knee doesn't touch the ground. I go in, I'm gonna go for the leg. So if there's a leg right here, I can go down like this, grab the arm, do a fireman carry, or I can double leg them, make them fall down. There's a bunch of ways to grapple somebody and take them down. I don't have somebody with that, so I can't show y'all with the best technique. So I'll try to see if I can get somebody in future videos. So today's mainly shots. So now we're gonna go faster. And you don't always have to shoot with your lead leg. If you're really good at wrestling and you want to throw your opponent off guard, just gonna shoot with both legs. So I can go like this too, with my lead leg. And now we're gonna full speed it. I will say the mat's moving a little bit because I don't have any tape to hold it down. But besides that, that's what a shot is. Next, I'm gonna show you all a sprawl. So sprawling is a way to go in front. So say I'm tied up with somebody, right? I'm fighting for hand position, control, I'm switching levels. If he comes after me, goes to my leg, I'm gonna push his head down and get my hip down on the ground. It's basically a latch. This is what you want to do for like lastly, it's like the last line of defense. So if you can't like get him out of the way, if he's too quick for you to move or to grab, you're gonna press your hip to the ground. This is your shot. Throw that hip down and push their head. And when you go, you want to hear like a thud against your hip. That's usually a last line of defense because other times you want to move their head, step to the side a little bit, and try to get around them. For wrestling, the main goal is obviously to win, and there are 3 ways to win. You can win by technicality. So if you have 15 points higher than the other person, they lose by default, and it's called a tech. Because the other person has so much higher points than them that there's not gonna be any point in going. Unless, if they don't have 15 points yet, they're awfully close, you wanna get them by a pin. A pin is another great way to win. And it's usually the other way you want to win. Besides those two, the only really way to win is if your opponent doesn't show up. That will happen sometimes in wrestling tournaments where your opponent will not show up and you win by default. Those are really the 3 main ways to win a wrestling match, either a tech, a pin, or a pin. And you could also technically win by the other person fouling a lot, but that would also give you more points, therefore it'd be a tech. Other things to show y'all, basically just another good way to warm up get the joints loose is I'm gonna be showing y'all what I do personally to get them done. I already show y'all shots. Usually do some of those. I do some sprawling. Another good thing to do is roll, so like a front roll. Just to make so that way if we need to get out of the way, you can roll out of the way and not get attacked. You don't see that happen too much, but you will see a lot of people rolling to get over an opponent, or they're like on top and they'll throw themselves around to get behind somebody. Because in wrestling, a lot of times you want to get behind somebody so that way you have more of a chance to get them down and pin them. And there are a lot of ways to get somebody down and pinned to the ground. But again, I don't have somebody to show you all this, so I can't do that today for this video. But in a future video, we will do it. So you'll have like forward rolls, you'll have back rolls too. I always like leap off the ground just to get more agility and push off the power. Another one is handstands, or handstand walks, which we do in wrestling a lot. We'll do those as long as we can for. We also have duck walks, so this helps with hip mobility and overall allowing you to move your hips better for wrestling. Another thing that we like to do, we'll do some bear crawls sometimes, but not a lot. I see more crab walks where you're doing this and just moving around. Remember, all this is to get warmed up so that way when you're wrestling, you're good in condition, you're good to go, and you don't hurt yourself. Because I've known people, even myself, have gotten hurt during wrestling. I was in my practice my freshman year, and we were playing this game for reaction speed, and a guy sprawled on me. But my form wasn't great because it was my first year, and my neck was already low. It was like down here. So when the guy sprawled on me, my neck went from here to this. And I had two herniated discs in my neck. So it was a hard recovery, but I got through it and doing PT in the end. A buddy of ours last year hurt his arm. One of my buddies, my sophomore year, broke his arm, and then this past season, we had another kid hurt his back really badly. So that wasn't good. But no matter what, you're probably gonna have somebody who's injured in wrestling at one point of the year. Obviously, you don't want that to happen, but more than likely, that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, I showed y'all shots, I showed y'all sprawls, I showed y'all good ways to warm up for wrestling, showed y'all some stances and footworks. But wrestling, a lot of it's just aggression, playing it smart, using your techniques, conditioning, and footwork. It's a really technique based, but you also want to be aggressive. Now don't be overly aggressive to where you either hurt somebody or you're so aggressive you lose concentration on your technique. Because I've done it to where if I'm super overly aggressive, I lose my ground, I lose my defense because I'm so angry I don't think about my technique or I don't think about what this person can do. So that's my advice to y'all. For those who want to wrestle or who are new to wrestling, there will be more wrestling videos, but today I just want to show y'all some of the basics and we'll get into more stuff with other people. Love y'all. Hope y'all watch this video. Can't wait to see you around. Peace out. Stay disciplined. Stay relentless. God bless you. Amen.